Hi guys, welcome back to another video of GreatStack. Today in this video we are going to create Amazon clone website using HTML, CSS and very simple JavaScript. So let's see the website overview that we are going to create in this tutorial. So here we have the Amazon clone website where you can see the navigation bar with one logo, search bar, cart icon and other links. After that we have the submenu where you can see these menu links. After that, here we have the image slider. We will click on these arrow icon, so it will change the background image. So this is one image slider. After this slider, we have some cards that display some products category. Here also we have 4 cards. Then we have some products in this row, and these products are scrollable. When we scroll it, we can see more products. So we can scroll these products using the mouse wheel. So this is horizontally scrollable product list. After that, again we have some cards here with different product category, and now again we have the products with product detail like price, text, and here also we can scroll the list. We can use the mouse scroll wheel to scroll these products and we will see more products. Now let's scroll down, and again we have some products, and here we have the card, and at the bottom we have the Amazon logo and copyright message. Now let's scroll up and we will open any product. So here we have this product. Let's click on this product image and it will open the product detail page where you can see the product main image and product title, then price, then product variant, and these are the product description. In the right side you can see the delivery option and add to cart button. At the bottom you can see some recommended products. And now we will see the cart page. So here in the top right side we have the cart icon. Let's click here. So it will open the cart page. On this cart page you can see 2 products with the product image, title, delivery time. Here we have the price, and in the right side you can see this proceed to checkout button. After that we have built the sign in and sign up page. So here we have the link sign in. Let's click here. So it will open the sign in page. On this sign in field, we have one input field to enter the email ID or phone number and continue button, or you can go to this page, create your Amazon account. We will click on this button and it will open the sign up page where it is asking for the name, mobile number or email ID and password. We can click on this logo, so it will take you to the home page. So this was the overview of the project and we will start building this project. But before starting, I request you to watch this tutorial till the end and build this project by yourself. Once you complete it, do share the project preview video on LinkedIn and tag GreatStack so that we will review your project and feature it on our LinkedIn page. Now let's start creating this Amazon clone. Here I have created one folder with the name Amazon clone. In this folder, I have one folder with the name assets, and in this assets folder, I have some images and icons that I will be using on this web page. You can find all these images download link in the video description. Now let's open this folder with the VS Code editor. You can use any code editor. Now this Amazon clone folder is open in this VS Code editor. Here we will click on this icon and create a new file and write the file name index.html, and in this file we will use exclamation tag then tab, so it will create the basic HTML structure. After that, here we will click on this new file icon and we will type the file name style.css. So it will create a new file style.css. Next we have to connect this CSS file with the HTML file. So in this HTML file, before closing of this head tag, here we will add link rel style sheet and href style.css. So it will connect the HTML file with this CSS file. Here we have the title. So let's change this title. I will add Amazon clone by GreatStack. After adding this, we will right click here and select Open with Live Server. You need to install the Live Server extension in VS Code, so you will get this option. So let's click here. So it will open this web page in our web browser. So you can see here we have the title Amazon clone by GreatStack, and this web page is completely blank. Now let me open the official Amazon website. So you can see on this official Amazon website, we have the navigation bar where we have the logo, then this text deliver to, then we have this search box, then we have the option to select the language, and then sign in link, then return order, then cart button. So we will create this navigation bar. So let's come back to the code file. Here within this body, first we will create one nav tag. And in this nav, we will add one logo. So we will use the img tag. And in this img tag, we have to provide the file path of our logo. So let's open the folder. You can see in this folder, we have the assets folder. And within this assets folder, we have the file name amazonlogo.png. So we will link this image with our HTML page. So let's come back, and here we will provide the file path. So just add /assets, and here we will use amazonlogo.png. Now for this image, we will provide one width. So we will add width 100. After adding this, let's come back to the web page, and you can see here we have this logo, which is not clearly visible because the logo text is white and background is also white. So we have to provide the color for this navigation bar. So let's come back and we will add this CSS for this nav. But before adding the CSS for this nav tag, we will add some CSS properties for the complete web page. So in this CSS file, here we will add asterisk. It will select all the HTML elements of this web page. Here we will add the padding 0, then margin 0, box sizing will be border box, then we will add the font family. To change the font, we will use the Google Fonts. So let's open Google Fonts, and here we will search for one font, that is outfit. In this search box, we will search outfit, click here, and now we will click here on 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, and here we have the import. Let's click here and we will get this link. Just copy this one and come back to the CSS file, and we will paste it here at the top of this CSS file. So we have added this Google Fonts import link, and now we can use the font family. So in this font family, we will use the font that we have imported, that is outfit. So these CSS properties will be applicable for all the HTML elements. After that, we will add the body tag. So for the complete body, we will change the background color. So in this body, we will add this background color. And after that, we will add the CSS properties for all the anchor text. So in this A tag, we will add text decoration, that will be none, and color inherit. So we have added some default CSS properties for complete web page. Now we will add the CSS property for this nav tag. So here we will add this nav tag, and in this nav tag we will add display flex. So all the elements in this navbar will be aligned horizontally. Here we will add align items, center, and justify content will be space between. Then we will add the background to change the background color of this navigation bar. So this is the background color code. Then we will add some padding, that is 10 pixel from top and bottom and 20 pixel from left and right side. And here we will add color white, that will be the text color inside the navigation bar. After adding this, come back to the web page, and here you can see we have this background color in this navigation bar, and you can see the logo is clearly visible. Next, we have to make this logo clickable so that when we click on this logo, it will take us to the home page. So let's come back, and in this HTML file, we will add this img tag inside one a tag. So let's add a tag, href. In this href, we will just add slash, so it will take you to the home page, and place this img tag within this a, like this. So we have added this image tag within this a tag. Now this logo is clickable. We can click here and it will take us to the home page. Now after this logo, we have to add this text, that is delivered to and the country name and one location icon. For that, let's come back, and after this a tag, we will create one div with the class name nav country. And in this nav country, we have to add one location icon. So we will add image tag, and here we have to provide the image file path. So we will add dot slash assets slash location icon dot png, and here we will provide the height 20. Now in this nav country, we have to add two text. So we will add one div, and within this div we will add the first text in p tag, deliver to. After that, we will add another text in the h1 tag. So in this one, we will add the country name. Let's add United Kingdom. After adding this, come back to the web page, and here we have the icon delivered to and United Kingdom in the right side. So we have to add the CSS properties for this text. So let's come back, and we will copy this nav country class name, and we will provide the CSS for this. So write it here in the CSS file with the dot, because it is a class name. I want this icon in the left side, and in the right side we will add two text. So we have to add display flex. Here we will add display flex, so that icon will be in the left side and text in the right side. Align items end, so the icon will be at the bottom. Here we will add the margin from the left side. Let's add 15 pixel. Then we will add the font size. It will be 13 pixel. And here we will add the color. So we will add this color code. And you can see here we have the icon in the left side, and the icon is at the bottom, and here we have the different color. But I want to change the color of this text, which is the country name, and we will increase the font size also. So let's come back, and in this nav country, we have added the country name in h1 tag. So for this h1 tag, we will add the color white, and we will change the font size. So it will be 14 pixel. So you can see this text in white color. Now we have to add this search bar. So let's come back to the HTML file, and here we have the closing div for this nav country. So after that, we will create another div with the class name nav search. And in this nav search, first we will create one div that will contain the text, all, and this drop down icon. So here we will create one div with the class name nav search category. And in this one we will add the text that is all. And after this text we will add one icon, so we will add the img tag, and here we will provide the file path. It will be in the assets folder, and the file name will be dropdown icon.png, and here we have to provide the height, that will be 12. So after adding this, let's come back to the web page, and here you can see we have the text all and this drop icon. Now let's come back, and after this closing div for this nav search category, here we will add one input field. So we will add the input tag, and the type will be text, and for this one we will add one class name. So let's add the class name nav search input, and after that we will add the placeholder. So in this placeholder we will provide one text that is search Amazon. That's it. And after that we will add one more icon. So here we will add img tag, and we will provide the file path. It will be in the assets folder, and it is search icon.png. And with this search icon we will provide one class name, and the class name will be nav search icon. So we have added this class name. Now let's come back to the web page and see. Here we have the text all, then drop down icon, then input field, and one search icon. Now we have to align all these things, so we will add the CSS properties. So just come back and copy this class name nav search, add it here in this CSS file with a dot. So for this nav search we will use flex1. So this flex1 will use the entire space available in this row. Then we will add display flex, align items center, and we will add the background white. After that we will add color, and here we will use gray. Now let's add the maximum width of this search bar. So the maximum width will be 1000 pixel, and after that we will add the border radius. It will be 4 pixel. Then we will add the margin from the left side, that is 15 pixel. So after updating these CSS properties, you can see here we have this white box which is the search box, and in this one we have the input field and this search icon. Now let's come back, and here we have the class name nav search category. So we will add the CSS properties for this one. So write this class name here, and here we will add display flex, align item center, then padding, then gap. It will be 5 pixel. Then we will add the background, and after that we will add the border radius. After adding this, you can see here we have this gray color of box where we have the text all and this drop down icon. After that we will add the CSS properties for this input field. So let's come back, and here you can see we have the class name nav search input. So let's use this class name here in this CSS file, and for this nav search input we will add border none, outline none, then padding from the left side, and width will be 100%. After that, you can see we have the search icon. So let's copy this class name nav search icon, write it here, and for the search icon, let's add the maximum width. It will be 41 pixel, then padding will be 8 pixel, and we will change the background. Here we will add this background color code, and after that we will add the border. So the border will be 0, 4 pixel, 4 pixel and 0. We have added border, so it will be border radius. Come back to the web page. Now you can see this complete search box is looking great. Next we have to add this language text, where we have to add one icon and one text and one drop down icon. So let's come back, and in this HTML file, after closing of this div, which is for the nav search, here we will create another div, and the class name will be nav language. Now in this one, first we will add one image. So we'll use the img tag, write the file path. It will be flag.png. Then we will add the width. So the width will be 25 pixel. And after that we will add one text. So in this one we will add en. And again we need one more image. So we will add the file path, and here we will add drop down icon. And for this icon, let's add the width of 8 pixel. Save the changes and come back to the web page. So here you can see we have the flag icon, then text, and this drop down icon. Next we have to align these content. So let's come back and we will add the CSS properties for this nav language. Use this class name here in this CSS file. And for this one, let's add display, flex, align item center, and gap will be 2 pixel. Then we will add the font weight. So the font weight will be 600 and margin from the left side, that is 15 pixel. After that, come back to the web page. You can see the alignment for this flag and text is perfect. Now again come back to the official website of Amazon. Here you can see we have some text. So we will use another div to add these text. So let's come back to the HTML file, and after closing of this nav language div, here we will create another div with the class name nav text. Now in this div, we will add one text in p tag, and the text will be hello, sign in. And after that we will add one h1 tag, and in this h1 tag we will add account and list. Then we will add one image tag inside this h1 tag. So before closing of this h1 tag, here we will add img and provide the file path. So this will be drop down icon .png, and we will provide the width. It will be 8 pixel. After adding this, we will come back to the web page. You can see here we have this text hello, sign in, and account and list, then drop down icon. Next we will add the CSS properties for these text. So let's come back and copy this class name nav text. Write it here in the CSS file, and for this nav text, let's add margin from the left side 15 pixel, and in this one we have the p tag, so let's add nav text p, and we will decrease the font size. It will be 10 pixel. Then we have the h1 tag also, so write this class name, then h1, and for this h1 we will set the font size 14 pixel. Save the changes. Now the size for this text is perfect. Next we need some other text, that is return and orders. So again come back to the HTML file, and here we will duplicate this div, and in this one we will update the text. It will be return, and this will be and orders. And we will remove this image. Save the changes, come back to the web page, and here you can see another text, return and orders. After that, let's come back to the official website of Amazon, and here you can see at the top right side of this navigation bar we have the cart icon and text cart. So we will add this one. So let's come back to the HTML file, and after closing of this div, here we will add one a tag, and in this a tag we will add class name. So the class name will be nav cart, and in this one we will add the img tag, and in this image we will add the file path of the image. So it is in the assets folder, then cart icon .png, and we will provide the width. It will be 35 pixel, and after that we have to add the text also. So we will add the text in h4 tag, and the text is cart. After adding this, we will come back to the web page. You can see we have the cart icon and text, but the alignment is not looking good. So we will add the CSS properties. So use this class name navcart and come to the CSS file. Here we will add .navcart. In this navcart, we will add display flex, align items center, then margin 0 pixel and 15 pixel. Save the changes and come back to the web page. So you can see the size for this cart icon and text is perfect, and the space is also perfect. So now we have completed the navigation bar of our Amazon clone website. Next we will create the submenu. So let's come back to the HTML file, and here after closing of this nav tag we will add some space, and let's add one div with the class name nav bottom. In this nav bottom we will add one div, and in this div we will add one img tag. Provide the file path. It will be menu icon.png. We will provide the width 25 pixel, and then we will add some text. So here we will add text in p tag. It will be all. Let's come back to the web page. You can see here we have the menu icon and text all. Let's see the official website. You can see we have the text all and this menu icon. Then we have some other menu links, and we have to change the background also for this submenu. So let's come back, and here we have the nav bottom. Just copy this, come to the CSS file, and here we will add the CSS properties for this nav bottom. So for this nav bottom we will provide display flex, align item center, then gap 20 pixel, then padding, and after that we will provide the background. In this background we will add this color code, and after that we will add the color white, that will be the text color, and we will decrease the font size, it will be 15 pixel. Now you can see we have the background color for this submenu. Next we have to add the CSS for these icon and text, that is all. We have to align this icon and text in the same horizontal line. So let's come back and we will use this div that is inside this nav bottom. So in this nav bottom we have one div, so just add div tag, and here we will use display flex align item center, and here we will add the gap of 5 pixel, which is very small. Then we will add the font weight 500. Now you can see alignment for this menu icon and this all text is looking good. After that we have to add some other links here in this submenu. So let's come back, and here after this div we will simply add the text in p tag. So we'll add today's deal. Let's duplicate it and we will update the text. It will be customer service, then it will be registry, then the next one will be gift cards, duplicate it, and the last one will be sell. After adding this, come back to the web page and you can see we have all the text here. Now this submenu is also complete. Next we have to create this slider on this web page. So let's come back to the HTML file, and after closing of this div, which is nav bottom, here we will create another div with the class name header slider. In this header slider we will add UL, and in this UL we will add the images with the img tag. We will provide the file path of the image. In this one we will provide the class name also. So let's add the class name. It will be header img. So this is the first image. Let's duplicate it and we will update the file name. It will be header 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total we have 6 images in this header slider. Now we will come back to the web page. Here you can see the first image. If we scroll down, here we have the second image, then third, and we have total 6 images. Next we have to add the CSS properties. So we will come back and copy this class name header slider. In this CSS file we will provide this class name header slider, and in this one we have the UL tag. So we will add that UL, and here we will add display flex overflow y, it will be hidden. When we add this, let's come back to the web page. So right now we have only one image, and if we scroll it horizontally using the shift and mouse wheel, you can see the second image is coming from here. Now this is the third image. Now all the images are aligned horizontally. Now let's come back. Now we have to provide the width for this image. So we will use this class name header img, add it here, and for this image we will provide the max width. It will be 100%. So here we have the first image with 100% width. This is the second image with 100% width. Next we have to add two control icons. So let's come back in this HTML file. Before this UL, here we will add one A tag, and in this A tag let's add the class name. This will be control. Previous, and there will be one more link, that is control next. In this one we have to provide the previous and next arrow icon. To add the icon, we will come back to the Google and search for arrow icon HTML code. Open this website, and here you can see we have different icons and their HTML code. You can use these HTML code to add the icon on your web page. So let's come back to the HTML file, and here we will add the icon code. So this is for the previous icon and this is for the next icon. After adding this, we will come back to the web page. You can see here we have two icons, previous and next. Next we have to change the position of these icons, and we will add the size and background. So let's come back, and here we have the class name header slider. So use this class name here, header slider, then A tag. So for this A, we will provide the position absolute, then top will be 20%, then Z index, it will be 1. After that we will add the padding, 5 viewport height and 1 viewport width. Then we will provide the background. In this background we will provide this color code. After that we will provide the color. Then we will add the text decoration, none. Then we will add the font weight 600 and font size will be 18 pixel, cursor pointer. After adding this, come back to the web page again. Here we have these icons and both icons are overlapping each other. So we have to provide the different position for the second icon. Let's come back, and here we have the class name control next. Copy this, add it here. For this control next, we will add right 0. So this icon will be in the right side. You can see it is in the right side, and this back icon in the left side. Next we have to add one layer over this image. So let's come back, and here we have the header img. In this one we will add mask image. It will be linear gradient to bottom. Then we will provide the color code 50%, comma, then transparent 100%. After adding this, come back to the web page. So you can see here we have one gradient layer on this image. Right now all these images are displayed horizontally, so we have to hide other images. It should display only one image. So we will use the JavaScript. So let's come back, and here we will create a new file. So click on this icon and create a new file, a script.js. So we have created one script.js file where we will add our JavaScript code. Now we have to connect this script file with our HTML file. So in this HTML file, above this closing body tag, we will use a script src, and in this one we will provide the file path, that is a script.js. That's it. Now this HTML file and a script file are connected. So let's come back to this script.js file. Here we have to select the slider where we will hide the other images and display only one image. To select the slider, we will use this header slider, then UL, then img. So here we will add const images and we will use document.querySelector all. So it will select all the images, and here we have to provide the class name, which is header slider. Write it here. Then we will provide UL, then img. So it will select all the images inside this UL. So this images will contain one array that stores all the image elements. Next, we have to select the control buttons. So here we have the control previous and control next. So let's come back to the script file, duplicate this line. Here we will add prev button and provide this class name here. Duplicate it, it will be next button. This will be control next. So we have selected the images previous button and next button. Now we will add one variable, let n is equal to 0. It means we are on the first image. When n is 0, it should display the first image. Here we will create one function, and the function name will be change slide. And in this one, we have to hide all the images. So we will use the for loop. Let's add I less than equal to this images dot length, and here we will add I plus plus. Now what will happen? It will select each images and make it display none. So we have to add images and provide the index. Here we have to provide style dot display equal to none, and we have to call this function. So simply add it here. Now what will happen? It will remove all the images from the web page. You can see here we don't have any image. We just have the back button and next button, but we have to display the first image. So after closing of this for loop, here again add this, and here we will provide n. When the n is 0, it should display first image. So we will add image n style.display block. When it is block, it will be visible. So what this function is doing, it is first selecting all the images and adding the style property none, so all images will be hidden. Then it is selecting the first image. When the n is 0, it will select the first image. When the n is 1, it will select the second image. So it is selecting the particular image and adding the CSS properties display block. So the particular image will be visible. Now if I come back, you can see the first image is visible here. If I change n1 like this, you can see the second image is visible. Let's come back. If I add 2, the third image will be visible, right? Now let's come back and make it 0. Next we have to add the JavaScript for the previous and next button. When we will click on the previous button, it will decrease the value of this n, and when we will click on the next button, it will increase the value of this n. So when the value of n will be changing, it will change the image also. So first we will add the on click on the previous button. So let's select this, add it here, previous button dot add event listener, and here we will provide the event name click. Then we will create the arrow function, and in this arrow function we will add event e, and here it will check if the n value is greater than 0, then what will happen, it will decrease the value of n by 1. So simply add n minus minus, so it will decrease the value of n by 1. Then we will add the else condition. If n is not greater than 0, then what will happen, it will change the value of n to images dot length minus 1. So when we click on the back button and we are on the first image, so it will directly display the last image using this images length minus 1. So after updating the value of n, we have to execute this change slide. So let's copy this and paste it here. So it will call this function and it will update the image also. So let's come back, and if I click on this back button, this image is not changing. So let's come back. Here we have added query selector all, but here we have only one back button, one next button. So we will use query selector. We have to select only one element, else it will store one array. Now it will store only one element in the previous button and next button. Query selector, that's it. Update the changes, and now again come back to the web page and click on this back button. You can see the image is changing, right? Now if I click on the next button, it is not working. So we have to add the JavaScript for the next button also. So let's come back and duplicate this code. We have duplicated this code for the previous button, and we will update the variable. It will be next btn, then same event listener, it will be add event listener click, and here we will check if n is less than this image dot length minus 1. If it is less than this, then what will happen, it should increase the value by plus 1. So we will add n plus plus. So it will increase the value of n by 1. And when this condition is false, it will change the value of n to 0. That's it. Then it will call this change slide function, save the changes and come back to the web page. Now you can see if I click on the next button, it is changing the image. So this next and previous button is working fine. It is updating the image in this image slider. After completing this image slider, let's come back to the official Amazon website. You can see after this image slider, here we have one row, and in this row we have 4 cards where we have the images, one title and one link. To create this one, let's come back to our VS Code editor. We will open the HTML file, and here after closing of this div, which is for the header slider, here we will create another div with the class name box row, and in this row there will be 4 columns. So we will create another div with the class name box column, or we will add box col like this. In this one we will add one text in h3 tag. So this is the text. Then we will add the image. So we will provide the img tag and file path of the image. It will be box1.jpg. Then we will provide one a tag. So here we will add a, and here we will add the link text, that is shop more. So we have added the content for the first card. This is box call. Now just duplicate this. This is the second, third and fourth card. Next we will update the images. It is 2, 3 and 4. Then we will update the text for the second one, then for the third one, now for the fourth one. So we have added different text and different image. Let's come back to the web page, and here you can see we have the first image, text and show more link. So we have total 4 images. Next we have to provide the CSS for these content. So let's come back, and we will use this class name box row. Add it here in the CSS file. So for this box row we will add display flex, flex wrap, then row gap will be 20 pixel, justify content, space between, and then we will add the margin 20 pixel and 30 pixel. After that we have to add the CSS for this columns. So use this class name, write it here in the CSS file, and for these columns we will add display flex, flex direction will be column, then gap of 10 pixel, then we will add some padding, then we will add the background, it will be white. After that we will add the maximum width. So the max width will be 24%. Then we will add the min width, that is 200 pixel. After adding this, come back to the web page. You can see all these cards are aligned horizontally. Next we have to add the CSS for these links, which is shop more. So for this one let's come back, and here we will add box call, then a tag. So for this a we will add font size 13 pixel, then we will add the color, this color code, then we will add the font weight. Now the color for these links looks good. Next we have to move this content up so that it will overlap the slider image. So let's come back, and here we will add one more class name. In this box row let's add one more class name, that is header box, and for this one we will add the margin from the top. So just copy this class name, add it here, and here we will add margin top minus 20 viewport width. That's it. After adding this, come back to the web page. You can see these images are overlapping this slider, but here you can see these cards are not clearly visible because of the overlay color. So here we will come back, and in this column we will add z-index 1. Now you can see it looks good. So now we have created this row. Now we will come back to the official Amazon website. You can see again we have the same row. So we will duplicate it. So let's come back to the HTML file, and here we will duplicate this div. It is starting from here. Let's copy it and paste it again. Now we will update the image and text. So first we will add image. It will be box 2, and 2. Then we will update the text. This is Fashion Mart. Then next one is Pets Food. Then latest devices. And the next one is grooming products. After adding this, let's come back to the web page again, and here you can see both rows are overlapping each other. So let's come back and just remove this class name. You can see in the first one we have added header box. So in the second one, remove this header box. There will be only one class name, box row. That's it. Save the changes. Now you can see it is looking great. Here we have the first row with 4 columns, then again second row with 4 columns. Let's come back to the Amazon website again. You can see here we have some products, and these products are scrollable. You can use this horizontal scroller to see more products. So here we will add some product, and we can scroll this product using the mouse wheel. So let's come back to the HTML file. After closing of this div, here let's add some space, and here we will add one div with the class name product slider. Now in this product slider, first we will add one text in h2 tag. So let me add this text: bestseller in sports and outdoors. After that, we will add another div with the class name products. So we have added one div with the class name products, and in this one we will add some product images. So we will add img tag, then we will add file path of the image. So let's add product 1.jpg. Let's duplicate it, and total we will add 10 products. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and duplicate it. It will be 10. So we have added 10 products here. Now let's come back to the web page, and you can see we have all these products here. That is very big. So we have to add the CSS properties. So just come back, copy this class name product slider, come back to the CSS file, and here we will add the CSS for this product slider. So here let's add the background. This background will be white. Then we will add the margin. It will be 0 and 30 pixel. Then we will add the padding. That will be 20 pixel. Then we will add margin from the bottom. It is 15 pixel. And in this product slider, you can see we have added one div with the class name products. So let's come back, and here we will add that product slider. Then we will add dot products. So for these products, let's add display flex overflow x. It will be auto. Then gap, it will be 20 pixel. Then margin from the top 10 pixel. After that, we will add the same class name. Then we will add the img tag. So for this image, we will add the maximum width. It will be 200 pixel. Then maximum height, it will be 200. Now you can see these products are aligned horizontally and the size is also perfect. We can use this horizontal slider to see all the products, but we will hide this scroll bar and we can scroll this product using the mouse wheel that we will create using JavaScript. So to hide this scroll bar, we will come back and here let's add this class name, and here let's add WebKit scroll bar. Just add display none. This horizontal scroll bar is hidden. Now we cannot scroll these products. We can use shift to scroll this like this, using shift and rotate the mouse wheel. But I want to scroll these products by simply using the mouse wheel. For that we will use the JavaScript. So let's come back, and here in this script file we will add const and let's add scroll container equal to document dot query selector all, and in this one we have to provide this class name which is products. Just copy it and paste it here, dot products. That's it. Now it will select all the div with this class name. We will create other div also using this class name where we can scroll the product using the mouse wheel. That's why we are using query selector all. Now after selecting the element, we have to apply the JavaScript so that it will remove the default feature when we scroll the mouse wheel, and it will scroll the elements horizontally. So here we will use the for loop because we are using query selector all that will store the array. So let's copy this, add it here, and from this one we will get the individual element. So let's name it as item, and from this item we will add event listener, and here we will add the event that is wheel. Then here we will add the event. Then let's add the arrow function, and here first we have to remove the default feature. So we will add event dot prevent default. That's it. And after that we will add item dot scroll left plus equal to event dot delta y. After adding this, save the changes and let's come back to the web page. If I rotate the mouse wheel on this image, you can see these products are scrolling horizontally. So we have created this part also. After that, let's come back to the official Amazon website, and here you can see after this section again we have this row with 4 columns. So we will duplicate that row. Let's come back, and here we have this row here, box row. Just copy this and paste it after this product slider, and here we will update the text and image. So let me update the text. It will be stationery, then the second one will be laptop for study, then the third one will be office chairs, then the next one is gaming monitor. Here we will update the image also. It will be 31, 32, 33 and 34. Save the changes, come back to the web page, and here you can see after this product slider we have one row with 4 images. Now let's come back to the official website, and here you can see we have one row with product slider. This is also a slider, and here we have the product image, price, text and discount tag. So we will create this section. So just come back to the HTML file, and after closing of this box row, let's add some space, and here we will create one div with the class name product slider with price, because we have already created the product slider. So this time we are creating product slider with price. In this one we will add one text in h2 tag. So let me add this text, deal under $25. Then we will add this div with the class name products. We are using the same class name products that we have used earlier. In this products we will add one more div with the class name product card. In this product card there will be product image, then deal tag, then price and then product description. So first we have to display the product image. So we will use one div with the class name product img container, and in this product img container we will add the image. Write the image file path. It will be product21.jpg. Now after this div we will add another div with the class name product offer. In this product offer we will display the text in p tag, that is 27% off. Then another text, so we will add span tag, and in this span we will add deal. After this div we will add one p tag, and in this p tag we will add $, then span. In this span we will add the price, and after that we will add the list price, and here we will add another text in h4. Let's add this text, and for this p tag we will add a class name also. So let me add the class name. It will be product price. So now we have added all the content for the single product, that is product image, then discount, then price and some text. Let's come back to the web page. Here you can see we have this main title, this product image, then this discount, then price and this description. Now similarly we will add other product, so just duplicate it. We have the product card, so we will duplicate this product card, that's it. So let me duplicate it. So total we have added 11 products. Now let's come back to the web page. You can see here we have all the products which is coming in the vertical alignment. So we have to fix the alignment for these products. So just come back and we will copy this class name, which is product slider with price. Just copy this, come back to the CSS file, and here we will add this class name product slider with price. In this one we will add the background, that is white. Then we will add the margin 0 and 30 pixel. Then we will add the padding, it will be 20 pixel. After that, we will add the margin from the bottom. So it will be 15 pixel. In this one also we have one class name, that is products. So let's add that class name products, and here we will add display flex, overflow x, auto, then gap will be 10 pixel, and we will add the margin top 10 pixel. After adding this, you can see these products are displayed horizontally. Still we have to change the size of these product image, and we have to add CSS properties for these offer text, price and description. Then we have to hide this scroll bar. So let's come back. Here we will add this class name and then add colon webkit scroll bar, and it will be display none, so that horizontal scroll bar will be hidden. After that, we will use this class name product card. Just copy this, add it here. So for this product card, we will add display flex, then flex direction will be column, then justify content, and after that we will add min width 210 pixel. Then we will add the background, this color code. After that, we have to decrease the size of the product image. So use this class name, then write img, and here we will decrease the size. It will be width 110 pixel. Then we will provide the margin 0 and 50 pixel. You can see the size for these product image is good, and you can see we can scroll these products using the mouse wheel like this. Now just come back, and here we will add the CSS properties for these text, which is the product offer text, then price and this description. So let's come back to the CSS file. Here we will add class name product offer, then p tag. So for this one, we will add the background. In this background, we will add this color code. After that, we will add the color. The color will be white. Then we will add display, will be inline block. Then let's add the padding of 2 pixel and 5 pixel. Then border radius will be 2 pixel and margin 8 pixel and 0. Then we will decrease the font size 13 pixel. Now in this product offer, we have one span tag. So let's add this product offer and span tag. So for this span, we will change the color. This will be the color code. After that, we will add the font weight 500 and font size 12 pixel. After updating this, come back to the web page. You can see this red background for this 27% discount and this deal. After that, let's come back. Here we have the class name product price. So we will add the CSS properties for this product price. Write this class name here, and here we will add color gray. Then we will add the font size 13 pixel. Then we have this h4 tag. So let's add product card H4. So for this H4, just change the color. It will be this color code. Then we will add the font size 15 pixel, then font weight 400, and save the changes. You can see this complete product slider with text is looking great. We can slide these products using mouse wheel. Now again come back, and here you can see we have the same product row with different images in 4 columns, and we have some other product, that is the product slider without the title and description. So we will add these 2 columns also. So let's come back to the HTML file. Here above this script tag, we will add the product. So let's scroll up where we have created the product slider. Here we have the product slider. So just copy this one and come here, paste it, and here we will update the product images, and we will update the title also. So it will be displayed again. You can see on the web page. Again we have these product, and we can scroll these product. After this we will add one more row like this where we will have the 4 columns. So just come back and let's copy this one, that is box row. Just copy this and paste it at the bottom before this script. And here we will update the images. So let me update the image. After updating it, let's come back to the web page, and at the bottom you can see again we have one row with 4 columns. Next we will create the footer of this website. So let's come back. Here above this script we will add one footer tag, and in this footer tag we will add the img and provide the file path. It will be in the assets folder, and here we will add the Amazon logo.png, and we will add the width. So the width will be 100. After that we will add one copyright text in p tag. So let's add this text, and after adding this, come back to the web page. You can see at the bottom we have this Amazon logo and this text. Next we have to add the CSS properties for this footer. So let's come back and copy this footer tag, add it here in this CSS file, and here we will add display flex. Then we will add the justify content, space between. After that we will add align items center, and color will be white. Then we will add the background color. So here we will add this color code, and after that we will add the padding 20 pixel from top and bottom and 60 pixel from left and right side. After adding this, let's come back to the web page, and you can see here we have the footer for this website. Now we have completed the home page of our e-commerce clone website, where we have created the navigation bar, this image slider, then we have some cards with product category image, then we have the product slider. Here we have the product slider with product details like price and description, and at the bottom we have the footer. If you want me to create other pages like product details page, cart page, sign in sign up page, and make the website responsive, then please hit the like button and help me to get 5,000 likes on this video. And don't forget to build this project by yourself and share the preview video of your project on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for watching this video.